guys, on the handstand push-ups, I highly recommend that you guys first have good strict push-ups. That tells me that you can lower yourself down safely. So when you're working on your strict handstand push-ups, I didn't go over this earlier, but make sure you're working at a target. Even if you're working on your handstand push-ups, once you get the strength to get up there, work towards a target. So, like, I see a lot of people in the WODs go through their handstand push-ups. They don't have a target. They can't go all the way down to the ground, so they start doing these things. So as the WOD gets longer, it starts turning into this, right? So little by little, so as we get tired. So giving ourselves a target will make sure that we're going down to a certain depth every time, which is getting us stronger and not just getting us lazier, right? So it'll be harder as the workout goes on, but that's where you gain the strength. So make sure as you're doing your handstand push-ups that if you have a target, it could be 1, it could be 2 ab max, but pick a target, make sure you're going down to it every time. Cool? So as we start to learn our kip, the same principles apply to our handstand, and even more so that we're in this tripod position. Okay? Because now our center of gravity is going to get away from the wall a little bit as we bring our knees towards our chest. So if you think about it, our center of gravity is here. As we bring our knees towards our chest, it's going to move out slightly. So it is important to have a tripod position and have weight in your hands. Okay? And even more important to have that weight in your hands as you kip up and not sending it through your cervical spine into the ground. Okay? So the biggest thing that when we kip, as I bring my knees to my ground to keep my center of gravity towards the wall, I'm going to open my legs up and bring my knees to my elbows instead of my chest. Okay? Again, that keeps us closer to the wall as we kip up and keeps us be able to do it more reps consistently rather than bringing the knees to chest and then kind of falling off the wall with the kip. Okay? So as I bring my knees to my chest, I'm also going to load my hips by bending my hips slightly, especially if I need an extra oomph out of my kip. Okay, so as I come here, I'm going to bring my head down. Once I bring my head down, my butt can go towards the wall. But I'm going to take my knees and bring them to my elbows. Okay? As I come up, I'm going to shoot my hips up. So this is knees to elbows, and you can see my hip bend a little bit if I want some extra out of it. Kip up, back to the wall. Okay? The biggest thing on that kip, as I bring the knees back to my elbows, is that when I kip up, I don't press out until I fully extend my hips. Because that's like bending early on a clean. Right? If I'm pressing out while I'm kipping up, I'm losing all that power. Because it's being absorbed by my bent elbows into the ground. So kip, follow it up with the press. Okay, just like a push press. Here, up, follow it up with a press. You don't start pushing on that bar on the drive until you fully let down, right? Same thing. So you can start to time it a lot faster, especially with knees to elbows. You can bring your knees down for you're working on being quick with the kip. You can bring your knees down as you lower yourself down and up and up. If you ever see Mike or Tomas do handstand push-ups, it's just as fast as I could do them, just no kip. So because they got that timing down really well. So as I come up, bring down, hips, up, hips, right, and so forth. So you can knock them out more consistently by bringing knees here. So let's try it. I'll watch you. Give you guys some pointers on the good side.